And thank you for calling me an icon. I think Elkhart called me a dinosaur. I'm not sure, but thank you all very much for the opportunity to be here with you today. NGA 911 is a cloud-based, very similar to Rapid Deploy, cloud-based NG 911 core services provider. We have created an NG 911 core service, full i3 compatible core service in the cloud. We're a next generation advanced 911. We don't need to spend any time on that one. But although we are a new company, we have a wealth of experience on our side. We have myself, I've been in the industry over 25 years, Dr. Bill Munn, president of NENA twice, ran the Tarrant County 911 district for 22 years. A good friend of mine, Michelle Bland, who worked for CHP. We have a lot of 911 experience that we bring to bear in helping us develop not only the NG 911 core services, but the deployment model that we need to roll out with across the country. It's cost effective. We just heard from Rapid Deploy about the ability to have distributed architecture and not have to have boxes sitting in the back room. We talked about and ours happens to be one of a kind. We believe we're the only full NG 911 core service in the cloud today. Ease of use. We want the users, the public safety agencies, to have access to their data and have the ability to view what is happening in their system. So we have a portal that allows you to go in, and we have our own MIS package. We'll talk about that in a second. Our own management information system package that allows you to go in and create your own reports real time. You don't need to wait or ask somebody to create it for you. One of the advantage of cloud-based architecture, we have a really big data warehouse that costs next to nothing, right? To have a lot of terabytes of data that we can bring to bear to allow you to have access into your information. And as I said, the experience, we just got a lot of old people on board. But we also have some really good young technologists doing the development. Just really quick, Don Ferguson is our CEO. I've heard somebody call him Rain Man recently. He is really just really incredibly started programming when he was 13 years old. Myself, Michelle Bland, I mentioned. The important name on here is Steve O'Connor. For those of you who have been working with NENA I3 Standards Committee, you know that Steve O'Connor is the co-chair. Steve's role in our company is to hold our feet to the fire. You will be I3 compatible. And if you know Steve O'Connor, you know he's really good at that. It's in our DNA. We understand all the things that you as public safety need to deal with, from compliance, network requirements, operation requirements, and notification requirements, whether it be the FCC NORS reports on outages or whatever it might happen to be. We understand the network challenges we face in getting 5 nines from our NG 911 core service over the EZNet out to the PSAT. We understand all of those challenges because we've lived them. So our goal is to take that experience and bring it to you and help us figure out how to make that work. Again, we have an NG 911 core service. We have all the acronyms that you need to have to say that you have an NG 911 core service. You either believe us that they work or you don't. I'd like to think you believe us that they do, but we have them. Here are some of the things that we bring as part of our complete comprehensive solution. We do SMS text routing, we do instant messaging routing, we do real-time text. We've already demonstrated real-time text in Canada at Toronto Fire Department. Tarek in the Toronto Fire Department would be willing to have anybody reach out to him, and I can get you his information, and he'll tell you everything that there is to know about the testing we've been doing up there. We have full MIS reporting package, network monitoring, all the things that you expect a company to be able to do. One of the things I hear commonly when I talk about cloud services is what is your availability within the cloud infrastructure. For those of you who have worked with AWS on commercial applications, you know their SLA is 99.95% availability. We also know that's not public safety grade. We need 5 nines. So working with the AWS engineers and our Chief Technical Officer, Ed Villa, sitting over at the table, we engineered a solution that allows us to go to not only 5 nines, but significantly more than 5 nines by the manner in which we have deployed across availability zones within AWS. And I'm not going to try and explain that here, but if you'd like more information, please step over to the table. We'll give you a demo and walk you through it. Security on the cloud. We use the AWS cloud, Amazon Web Service. It has all of the certifications that you would expect from a federal government application, whether it be FedRAMP, Department of Defense, across the board. And the users of AWS are Comcast from a telecommunication side, Comcast, Alcatel, Vodafone, commercially, Netflix, and Digital Globe from GPS, NASA, CDC. So you're getting the advantages, was mentioned earlier by Reinhardt, of all of the cybersecurity built into being in the cloud and those other users of the cloud. I want to take just one quick second. My time's almost up. Jeff is here from Rapid SOS, who was talked about earlier. We have Charlie Cullen in the back. We are going to be doing a trial with Rapid SOS and Charlie Cullen in California to actually bring in location data from Apple and Google through Rapid SOS, data warehouse that information, and get the anti-alley data that comes in on phase 1 and phase 2, and compare those two just so we have a comparative example of what's happening in the wireless industry and call location. So we're very excited about that, to be working with those two partners to make that happen. And with that, I am done. My name is Daryl Whitmer. Our booth, there are tables right over here. Please feel free to stop in, and thank you.